We are hopping right back into another exciting episode of Spaceport Sigma, and today I have to pick my capital first. So let's see if we can come up with something amazing. There's a double choke here, which actually makes Purple's cap like a super god position down here, but I got nothing going. I think I meant to go for super duper mega split high bay. So maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I just need to figure out where to put my stupid capital. I think if we defend this side, it might be possible to get high bay. Am I gonna commit myself to? Yeah, let's just go for the biggest split bonus and be the world's largest noob the game has ever seen. Because purple is probably gonna go here, and if they have any opposition anywhere, I guess they can figure it out. But I'm kind of putting myself in this bottom right pocket in today's game, which might go really well or really bad. But I've actually, my last 2 games that I've played on this map have been the easiest games I've ever played in my entire life. So maybe that trend is going to continue, or maybe we have gone too far, our caps are too dumb, and maybe we finally don't know what we are doing. But I'm going to go for a turn 2 high bay, and possibly, possibly some super duper mega glory. We'll see if it works out. I have no idea if it's going to work. Basically, I want purple to not see me, so they don't know if I ever have high bay or not. And I want somebody else to go for the noob corner. I need somebody in the Vaporium quarters, and then GG. There will be somebody down here. One problem with this cap is that 4 people know where I am. I like it when people don't know. Maybe I should have gone in the back corner, because just, like, nobody would see me. I like the hide in the fog strategy in general, but I'm worried that I might actually lose my tail. If I get this cap and the purple cap, though, I just have, like, a super god winning position. But here's what we're doing today. It is Spaceport Sigma. It's, like, 96 total territory, something like that. It's a huge map. And we're doing progressive capitals in the fog and with the blizzards. And if I did explain the settings twice, I apologize. It's very likely that I did. Yesterday, I did an 8-hour stream, so I'm just still a little bit exhausted from it. I've been playing a lot of Peak. Some of that is on the More Vampire Chicken channel. All right, thank you, Red. Red hooks me up and gives me everything I need to possibly get away with my evil master plan. So I'm going to make this a 5 and everything else here. Now, I want to go like this. And I just want purple to not... Oh, okay. I just want purple to not know if I have this bonus or not. I also want to make a straight path. So the reason I'm hitting this too is so that I have a straight path to get this bonus. Now, if there's a noob on the rare lunar minerals cap, I'm in a lot of trouble. If somebody white or somebody somehow gets this on turn number 1, I might also be in trouble. But the goal is to try to get this next turn. Gonna be risky. Now, purple knows that I'm going for high bay, and they know that I've knocked them out unless they're magically still behind me. But they're almost certainly going to go up and into the noob corner, possibly even slamming into the red capital, in which case we need this cap, or we're in a lot of trouble. But we weren't going to be the first one to act. So let's see how they react to this knowledge. You have one chance to ruin 2 players' games. Okay. White is also the kind of player that wants you to know what's happening, aka an expert. Keep your mouth shut, Jesse B. What do you know, man? What do you know? So I kind of want a position where purple has to deal with red, and then me taking high bay is just not on their priority list. So this is a very welcome distraction. It's an interesting way of doing it. So Alpha Tella is trying to ruin Red's game in a way I've never seen before. So they're going to give up this cap to somebody else. Turns out it's black. In order to just make sure red dies like this. Black goes in to see if there was a noob slam. And much to their surprise, there was no noob slam. I've literally never seen this strategy. It felt... I think they did it on purpose, but maybe they didn't. I don't know. Viva Dom has yellow. And we have enough vision that we will know if somebody is going for this bonus behind us. If nobody's going for this and this whole area is open, I mean, GG. But the likelihood that at least one person is down in this bottom pocket is huge. But this middle cap, I think, is often a very difficult capital to play from because it's sort of like the center of the map. This is the halfway point between this entire area, +6, +6, +4, +8. It all converges here. But this other area, the 646, also kind of runs into that capital. So I think that that's actually maybe a very tricky place. I probably lose vision here. Okay, I guess I don't. The ugly one. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sure you're a delightful person. I'm sure you're a beautiful person. But who knows? It's so sad. What a sad name. That's me, Jesse B. White is over here? No way. Or White's just getting a card. If somebody's over here, they didn't do anything. Wow. Can I get high bay, the biggest bonus on turn 2? And then if I get high bay, I can actually support this capital sufficiently. Wonder if White's over here. And if literally nobody is in this bottom pocket, I mean, okay, we get the black cap and then we clean all of this and GG. White must be down here though, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna try to go for my bonus, which is crazy. But if White is down, the only one down here and they're not open, what would they care? Well, we're going for glory. Let's see what's behind me. Nothing. Wow. Okay, a 9 cap is very strong. If purple is a bot, maybe they break. This could be incredible. So purple stayed in the game. So this was a deliberate thing, I think. Unless they're going to bot out now. They're going to wait a turn and then bot out. A common tactic. What if they just put everything here and they just get a random card? Maybe this is purple. Like, I've never seen this. Yeah, purple's still here. And then they're just going to get a random card. And they're like, see, red? Doesn't work, does it? Are they going to go back and get their original? That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, yes. Oh, God. It's open again. Wow. What a play by purple. Purple players are, look, I know I've said it before. They're the weirdest. So black gave up wherever he started for this cap. And he barely gets it back. Guess who's going in next? Guess who's going in next? So somebody stole black's cap. I bet black and white are both down here. That's my guess. And I bet white stole, like, the black cap because black used his whole turn for this. Wow. I wonder if red goes all the way and gets it. I guess the hope is red goes all the way, gets it, and just somehow gets bad dice on a 3. I don't know. It's going to be tough. If red takes all the way up to this capital, it's definitely not going to be easy. Oh, he's going to go get it. He's going to see. This is all for red. Red does the sneaky snake shake and bake. Red is going to have a lot of troops on there. Oh, this is going to be tough. Yeah. Well, we kind of got to get that capital. We kind of got to get that. Otherwise, red's going to clean us out on the next turn. So we have one turn to get it. White does not have the black cap. Okay, so somebody else took the white cap. We don't see anybody doing anything down here. And we have one turn to get this, knowing that red also has the full noob corner, and that literally everybody in the world is slamming into this. So if this bot puts everything here and wins a 4 on 2, I'm in a lot of trouble. But I don't see what white is doing. Maybe they're sneaky taking Launchpad A. If they did that sneaky, I wouldn't know. We do get 17, so I think we need to try. We need to win this roll. Nice. And I think we need to break you. Okay. And then we're just going to deny you troops, and we're going to have a 6 cap. Well, if we hold this, we win. If we hold this, we win. I don't know if white sneaky took this and somehow can win a roll against my 9 cap. But this could be a winning position for sure. Now, I can take the noob corner, and then I can clean out literally this entire pocket and 1 point hold on this cap, which would be sort of the strongest position of all time. Now, who is going to get bonuses? There must be somebody taking command tower. I actually might be in a lot of trouble. Aww, they're ugly and a quitter. I feel bad for them, but not too bad. So if somebody has been sneaky waiting with this bonus, we are still in a lot of trouble. And everybody kind of died for this. I need to know who's here. So purple quit, black quit, red quit. It's a 3-player endgame with yellow and white. And it might be that one of them's over here and one of them's over here. We haven't seen anything. So I wonder if white is being sneaky or if they're both over there. So yellow doesn't have it. If they're both over here, GG. I'm taking the noob corner, and then I'm going to take this entire pocket, and you guys are both just dead in there. As soon as I get one turn to keep this cap really strong, like I win. So yellow might be quitting here. I'm telling you, every single game I play on this map gets easier and easier. I've been doing mostly dumb caps. This cap, I would say, is like, most people would say it's dumb. It's in a split bonus, but now it's really effective. It worked out perfectly. This is like when everything kind of goes right. When I saw this purple cap, I was hoping there would be one person in the noob corner, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, it looks like this is going to be a fight between me and white. Okay. I wonder if there must be another capital over here. So the question is, does white have this? I've also noticed people are botting out. Like, look, it is round 3 and I'm in a 1v1. I want to say that that's like a weird one-off occurrence, but it is definitely not. On this map, this seems to be happening to me every single game. And I'm winning games by turn number 3, turn number 4. It's being like, this is becoming very constant. Do you have the launchpad A but no capital? Oh my god. Why do you get that many, man? That's a weird number. It's a weird number. I think you probably have 2 capitals. But I guess maybe you're not in here. All right, it's a good game. Now, what I've been trying to do is get somebody that stays in the game better placement. Okay, removing me is good. White is going to start getting this stuff. Okay. I don't exactly know where white is, and it's... Okay, it's a snowball race, but the joke is I am way in the lead. I'm massively in the lead. I want to reward white for staying in the game, but at the same time, we do have to completely break their spirits and prevent them from ever being able to do anything. Okay, so they don't have that. I wonder where they are. All right, I wonder where they are. So we need to continue the snowball. White must be over here. Not seeing anybody over here is a little bit strange. Okay, that's fine. Let's just keep this defended. And everybody else down here is a bot. I just had to make sure white didn't have anything in here. And that should be good. If I clean all of this and I get to here, I win. But white is working on something over here. So I maybe also want to commit troops to making sure white doesn't have any of the bonuses. Let's just say good game. Fist bump. Okay. I have been trying to do this. Yep, I tried to do this in my last 2 videos, so I'm winning. White is like, yes, you have won the game. So I want to give white 2nd place. Why? They stayed in a game of risk beyond turn number 3, which is a remarkable feat. I haven't seen a lot of this today. And I'm very impressed. But I also need them to make it perhaps easy and obvious that they are conceding. Otherwise, maybe this just doesn't work out as intended. So I've been fully removed from here. So white really could get something big going on in here. So the game is not quite over yet, although we definitely have the lead. I don't know if my position is just winning. It probably is, because I can add everything in here and I can run in and destroy white. So I think we might need to do the I destroy you for 1 turn tactic. It's kind of a devious tactic, but it might be necessary in this situation. Wonder how much red is left. Red puts everything here. This could be all of red, because red started back here. Maybe it is. With all these bots, it's going to be a little bit difficult to know. I guess I'm going to go for a semi-balanced approach of fighting over here and over on the other side. Because white has 2 caps, and they did remove me from over here. So do I actually let white get a bonus over here? It would seem unwise. Okay. So white is not fully conceding. They're telling me that they're half conceding. I think we do need to target white, because this is clearly white taking some bonus and massively overextending. And we can't deal with them having a bonus over here. Not on my watch. So let's let's go get in there. I'm gonna take this bonus. I know this removes black and whatever, but you know, whatever. Okay. Oh, there's a cap in the way. Is there any white on this side of the cap? Okay, I'm just removing white from this side. Now our cap is so strong that I should be able to just win this side. So white is racing to get to here, which is an amazing capital. So getting that cap before white might make sense, but white might be in here. Okay, quite curious. I also wanted to kill red, but I completely forgot. So that's one thing. And I didn't remove white from here, so white with some trade could come in and get the 9 cap. So I need to get white out of here and completely take all of this. And I think white is taking these bonuses feverishly, and they need to get to this cap. And they'll still be in the weaker position, but, you know, if they're okay, they'll at least put up a little bit of a fight. So this is refreshing. This is what happens when we actually play with a human. But we'll see how it works out. So now I have some pretty decent vision of where everybody is. I also know a lot of places of yellow. If yellow does somehow get fully knocked out of here, we will know. And if we get this cap before white, I mean, I'm going to feel very, very confident in my abilities. Now, if this is all of red and we didn't kill him, I guess we're a little bit sad, but not too much. I think the worst case is white has, like, this cap. They've taken the +6, and they actually sneak out of here and steal this capital. I would still have a lot, so it's not the end of the world. But this probably gives white an even better cap, which is a 1-point hold on 2 bonuses down here. So we probably see white make it all the way up to this capital. If we can destroy them, then I guess we will need to. And then the backup plan is to take every bonus in the world and win easily. Okay, we're not going to see if white gets it, which will make our decision-making process a little bit more difficult. Red does turn in, and this was them, so we had the elimination on red. Yellow has a lot down here that white doesn't know about. I bet white has a bonus, and I bet white still has a chance. I think your chance is to steal this cap, but you also need to get and secure this position if you're white, so I think it's going to be tough. Okay, so this is not going to be the easiest game of my life, but definitely something on the slightly easier side, hopefully. Very well played. So white has Expedition Command, I believe. I need all of white gone from this side of the cap, and my suspicion is they're going to be taking this. If they pursue a kill on yellow, we'll know. Okay. And we're going to start working on cleaning out everything over here. So they probably have this. I have one chance to run in and see. It's a 20. Okay. If they do massively overextend, then they will be easy to defeat. We kind of know what it is. We could probably go slam that capital, but that's not how I'm going to play the position. I'm going to leave yellow in here. We do need to get... We need to get white out of here. Let's start coming in here. So we need to make sure there's just no white in here. Not Snow White, but no white. We always attack purple players, because this might be the kill on purple. This is red, and we know yellow is back here. And I assume that that's very good. Just double checking, making sure there's no, nothing untoward going on in here. This should be red. Let's just get the trade in now. Yellow, we're probably not going to get on this turn. I don't know if black is behind here. I suppose I really don't know. But let's just go for it. Yellow, I'm not going to take on this turn. I'm going to let my opponents have yellow. I'm just going to double check this crevice and have an unlosable position, because I think my opponent is probably just going to resign. So let's go with one of those, and that seems like a pretty winning position. A 75 cap in most of the map on round number 6. That seems strong to me. I don't know how you feel about it. That feels like a pretty strong capital to me. So I expect white to try to go for the yellow elimination. They will fail. We will kill yellow. We will 1-point card block them. White will graciously concede by showing me their troops. And then we will say, good game. We will shake our hands. And we will all go on our merry way. And we will be better for it, for allowing our opponent to actually graciously accept second. And it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. So I think that, okay. So white tries to kill yellow. They fail. I expect they go back to their cap. And now they are most likely card blocked. Let's do this in a bad way. I think they're just going to concede. I could go in and maybe mess them up right now. I think they're going to concede, to be honest. So let's just see. I'm testing a theory here. My theory is that they are just going to resign. I think they're going to put all their troops where I can see them, allowing me to obliterate them and easily winning the game. So let's just say good game, well played. I'm testing a theory. I think they're going to graciously concede. Please don't bot out. You would be ruining the whole point of me giving you second place. The reason white is getting second place is they actually stayed. So I have played now 3 games today, and this is the first time that one player has actually committed to a game long enough that it appears obvious to me that they actually care about their rank. That being said, now that they've achieved it, they're going to waste 60 seconds of my time. So I took a little bit of extra time out of my time to give them better placement. The easiest way for me to win would have been with some sort of cap run or maybe fighting white earlier. So I was generous. They are going to show me their troops. They are going to do it the right way. Okay, thanks. Good game. And I'm risking nothing going in. Okay, and they do it. Okay, I'm very happy with that result. I betcha they have conceded. Maybe they were thinking about what to do or how to do it. Don't know. They're asking me to go in, and they have actually conceded very properly. Thank you very much to White. That's exactly how you do it. So shout out to the Jesse B. That was a good way of resign. They slammed my cap. They showed me took troops off a cap to show me. And they actually did that in a very well and dignified way. So there you go. And this was a very high level lobby. This was a triple expert master intermediate lobby. This was an insanely high level lobby, but it was one of the easiest wins of my life. And if you want all of your wins in the highest level lobbies to be this easy, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I will see you guys for the next video.